Phillies preview, Mike. I can't believe it's here now. I wrote a column underneath your column, hopefully, Sunday's paper last week. I'm not as excited about this baseball season because the local teams, the Phillies, the Orioles, haven't done as much, I think, in the offseason to make me think they're better than last year. But I do think the excitement could come when they get healthy later in the year. I still think this is a division that the Phillies can win. I don't think the division, as you wrote in your predictions, got that much better.
I think it got better, but
not enough to catch.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to say not enough to catch the Phillies.
Yeah,
better, but not.
The Phillies had 102 wins last year, by far the best in baseball. Their run differential was plus 184. The next best in their division was the Braves with plus 36. I mean, that's a 150 difference. You could chip away at the Phillies. I don't think there's any way they're going to win 102 again, and there are a lot of things to chip away at, but you have to chip away a lot to get them back down to where they're not going to win the division. So I think it's going to be. I think the division is better, and I think it's going to be a horse race. But I can't make myself pick against the Phillies.
I think until they get beat, you don't pick against them. I think a key would be injuries. They've already got them, but they don't need any more. Don't get one of the big three pitchers hurt. Don't get another one of your hitters hurt. Let's say Hunter Pence goes down. Well, then you're. But if you get Howard back in mid to late July, early starts mixing in there in June, they start getting hot. I think it's fine that they have to be in a race this year. When they shut it down, and we thought that was fine last year to get healthy, it hurt them because I don't think they could rev it back again. I think having a Juan Pierre, I hope. I don't wish to anybody ill will, but I hope Lance Nix or Whittington gets injured, or so they can get Scott Pneznik up here. What's the other guy's name? Him. Yeah. Because he is what they need, that Juan Pierre type chippy guy that's just going to doink hits in there and can run and get in position.
I'm less enthusiastic about that than you are, Starkey. But
we saw that last night against the Pirates. They were getting a guy in scoring position by stealing second, stealing third, or butting him over.
And they should run more. They didn't run much last year.
No, Davey Lopes leaves and they don't run more.
And they have continually had this excellent stolen base success rate. But they have in the last couple of years they've tried to steal less. So I go along with you on there. Getting one of the pitchers hurt is really a big deal, and I think that the real issue with the Phillies now, if we're looking big picture, is they're old. This nucleus. This Utley, Howard, Rollins nucleus is getting old now. So the issue going forward is going to be transitioning into the future, which is one of the things we talked about in the column with the TV money. They might be able to continue to play in that Yankee Red Sox ballpark financially. But this year, it's going to be the window's closing. The window is, I don't think any question, the window's closing. But I don't think it's shut, and I still like them to win their division.
The scary thing is I like Hunter Pence a lot, and it's a shame how much they had to give up because there was a young guy in Singleton who could have come up to play first in the future in Howard's position. So as much as they can use that TV money, as you talk about, to go sign some guys, you still need that Derek Jeter core leader, and hopefully it's Jimmy Rollins. It sort of rallies the troops to say this is the Philly way of doing it. Because sometimes when you sign those big contracts, you lose out on this is what got us here all these years.
Well, the last time Rollins came off a big contract, he had a really good year. I mean, they have a couple guys that are in that kind of situation, either playing for contract or whatever, and so I think that's a positive. The age and the injuries are the big issue, and they still have that starting pitching that they trot out there every day. And again, 102 wins, you got to chip away a lot till you get back to the pack.
So you agree with me here, this is their division to lose?
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, I think they're going to win around 90 games, and I think that will be either good enough or very close.
Biggest competition for them?
Atlanta. I still like Atlanta. I'm not as sold on the Marlins as some other people are, but we'll see. I mean, they certainly. I think the Marlins have big upside. I think the Marlins have big upside and could go the other way. But I mean, there's some talent there. And I think the Nationals are better too. It's a better division, but I still like the Phils.
There you go.